The Kerala Management Association was established in November 1957, as all of you know. We celebrated the Diamond Jubilee. We've been celebrating the Diamond Jubilee by a group of dedicated and enterprising managers working in and around Kochi, and KMA is a charter member of the All India Management Association based in New Delhi. Now going to request 3 key office bearers of KMA to accompany our special guests onto the stage. First, Mr. Vivek Krishna Govind, our President, is going to accompany Sri Tom Jose IAS, Chief Secretary, Government of Kerala, onto the stage. Mr. Jomon K. George will now accompany our guest of honor, Padma Shri T.N. Manoharan, Chairman of the Canara Bank, and our keynote speaker for this evening, onto the stage. And finally, Mr. R. Madhav Chandran will accompany the winner of the prestigious KMA Management Leadership Award 2018, Mr. Shyam Srinivasan, MD and CEO of the Federal Bank Limited. To officially welcome you all to this evening, may I please have on the podium Chairman of KMA Awards Committee, Mr. Jomon K. George.
We have been celebrating the Diamond Jubilee year, and this is probably the last major event in the Diamond Jubilee year. You would agree with me that corporates in our country are today reeling under different kind of pressures, a lot of issues. The winds have not been blowing in the right direction for many of them. With that, the role of management associations, particularly vibrant ones like KMA, have become more pronounced and relevant. Keeping this in mind, in the year that has gone by, KMA, under the able leadership of President Vivek, had organized a large number of programs reaching out to corporates, particularly with the intention of empowering them to help them surf the waves of challenges and changes which are coming across their way every day. And also, as a special initiative this year, we have reached out to as many B schools as possible, and in the process, we have been able to bring about a new culture of management, and as the baseline of KMA goes, spearheading management movement in Kerala. And for deciding on the chief guest, the choice was unanimous because he is one person, a civil servant, who has always upheld the highest standards of governance and discharged all his duties with commitment and passion. So therefore, it was a natural choice, and we're extremely happy that he has taken time off his schedule, I would say, in settling down in the Chief Secretary's office and come all the way to Cochin to build this occasion. On behalf of all of us here and on behalf of KMA, I extend you a very warm and cordial welcome, sir. I request Dinesh Thampi, Senior Vice President, to welcome him with a floral bouquet.
Thank you, Mr. Jomon, for those heartfelt words of welcome. I now invite onto the podium Mr. Vivek Krishna Govind, President of KMA, for his presidential address.
It's truly a satisfying day for us at KMA. We started with a small dream, as I said when I spoke earlier this morning, a very small dream of connecting the corporates in Kerala to the NGOs in Kerala. A small event which multiplied, which grew leaps and bounds during the planning stage, and that has culminated in probably one of the best events of KMA today. I can say that from the bottom of my heart, as all of us here would agree. We have done several events whereby we've been spearheading the management movement. It's in every vertical over the last 60 years. As all of us would agree, KMA has been at the forefront. But as Sridharan sir told us 3-4 months back, that this is time for KMA to look beyond all that you have been doing. You are definitely the flag bearer of the management movement. Now it's high time that KMA shifts its focus to CSR and community service activities. After several rounds of brainstorming, we decided that we will play the role of a facilitator, and that small event led to an event where we had 36 speakers, the finest in the country, CSR heads from across various large companies in India. Some of the best NGOs were represented here. We had policy makers, the gentleman who was behind drafting the CSR policy flew in from Delhi, and the level of interaction was phenomenal. The stalls that you would have seen through the day, the kind of interest which was generated there, the kind of network and relationships which have been built today will go a long way. I'm sure it will go a long way. There are a large number of corporates here who have substantial amounts of unspent money and also money which you are not very sure whether it is going into the right pockets, as Coach Joseph sir told us this morning. So this was the platform. This is only the start. We realize that this is the need of the day, and we assure you that in years ahead we will continue to make this a focus of KMA as we move forward. We will have a database in place. We'll have a vertical wherein we will be focusing on this, and this is just the start. So we look forward to your attention. We look forward to your commitment. We look forward to having all of you with us, because only collectively, if all of us work together, can we take that movement forward. With these words, let me once again formally welcome, thank and appreciate all of you.
Every award being given away this evening here is actually a lamp that's going to be lit, because it's going to brighten the path for a lot of professionals who are looking up to the achievers who are receiving these awards this evening. So to symbolically mark that and also to officially inaugurate this award night function, may we please have the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Kerala Management Association is extremely proud to have Shri Tom Jose IAS as our chief guest this evening. May I request you to take the podium for your inaugural address, sir.
I'm positively delighted to be here with all of you this evening. This meeting of KMA is the place where people in Kerala matter gather here. You are the people who can do things for the state, and you are the people who actually do things state. And I'm extremely delighted that I have this opportunity to address you today. I'm also very happy that the President has said that I could ask him anything. So that's really good. Now you can't get away. We have to bind you down to that. So I really like to ask something that is good for our state. And this is something which I've been thinking about for a long time. I have a passion, and when I took charge about 3 days back, some of the media men asked me, what do you intend to do? I said, my job as a chief secretary is to implement the policies of the government. But I have one passion, and that is to clean up Kerala. I think this is an excellent opportunity that your President has provided, and we could work together towards this goal. Why am I saying this on this occasion? Kerala produces some wonderful people, wonderful things. We excel in everything we do, in many things. We are on par with many developed countries in many matters, in the matter of health care, in the matter of literacy. We are on par with many other nations on all UN development indicators. But there is something which we don't do. That is, we are not cleaning up our household. And I think it is high time we start doing that. Sometime back, when I visited a school in the United States, an elementary school, I was struck by a video which they showed to the incoming students, 7-year-old kids, 8-year-old kids. The video shows the school and its premises littered with plastic, paper, pencils, pen. The second video shows a crispy, clean compound. The kids are asked, what do you choose? Invariably, everybody wants to have a clean place. And if that be your choice, then these are the things which you need to do. Now this is ingrained into the minds of students, small kids at a very early age. Now we don't do that here. Now I think we should do that. And I understand from the President's words that the companies are flush with the CSR funds. I think it would be a tremendously huge initiative, a very good idea if we could work together on this. We need to educate ourselves. We need to educate the people of Kerala that we need to eradicate. We need to get rid of the waste which we are producing. We need to clean up our household. And this is where we want your help. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for a great opportunity to meet you and address you. As the President said, Mr. M.B. Joseph, who is my colleague, is here, and he called me up and he said I should come. I said, okay, if you say so, I would certainly, but I never thought that I would really hit the jackpot, thanks to Ram. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.